In a quaint little village nestled between rolling hills and a tranquil river, there lived a wise old man named Samuel. Samuel was known throughout the village for his profound wisdom and his ability to solve any problem that came his way. People from far and wide would seek his counsel, and he would always provide them with the answers they sought. One sunny morning, as Samuel sat on the porch of his cozy cottage, sipping on a cup of herbal tea, a young man named Ethan approached him with a perplexing dilemma. Ethan had been struggling with a difficult decision for weeks, and he had heard of Samuel's reputation for offering sage advice. "Good morning, Samuel," Ethan said, greeting the old man with a polite nod. "I've come to seek your guidance on a matter that has been troubling me. You see, I've been offered a wonderful job opportunity in the city, but it would mean leaving my family and the village behind. What should I do?" Samuel gazed at Ethan for a moment, sipping his tea and contemplating the question. After a while, he spoke, "My dear Ethan, the answers to your questions lie within you. Sometimes, the best answer is not giving an answer." Ethan was taken aback by Samuel's response. He had expected a clear-cut solution, something he could hold on to and follow without hesitation. Instead, he found himself confronted with uncertainty. "But Samuel," Ethan stammered, "I came here seeking your wisdom, hoping you could help me make the right choice. How can I find the answers within myself?" Samuel smiled gently and replied, "You see, Ethan, the journey to finding the right answer often begins with introspection. I can offer you guidance and advice, but ultimately, the decision is yours to make. Your heart and your intuition will guide you better than any words I can provide." One evening, while watching the sunset by the river, Ethan had a profound realization. He understood that the best answer for him might not be the same as the best answer for someone else. What mattered most was his own happiness and the alignment of his choices with his values. With newfound clarity, Ethan made his decision. He chose to accept the job offer in the city but promised to visit his family and hometown regularly. It was a difficult choice, but he knew it was the right one for him at that moment in his life. Ethan's story soon spread throughout the village, and many people began to seek their answers within themselves, just as he had done. Samuel's reputation as a wise sage grew even stronger, though his method of not always providing answers perplexed many. One day, a curious traveler named Amelia arrived in the village. She had heard about Samuel and his unique approach to offering advice. Eager to test his wisdom, she approached him with a question of her own. "Samuel," Amelia began, "I've been in a long-distance relationship for several years now. We love each other deeply, but the distance is taking a toll on us. Should I continue to wait for my partner to return, or should I move on with my life?" Samuel listened attentively to Amelia's dilemma, and after a thoughtful pause, he said, "Amelia, the answers to your questions lie within you. Sometimes, the best answer is not giving an answer." Amelia, like Ethan before her, was initially frustrated by Samuel's response. She had hoped for a clear solution to her relationship troubles. However, she decided to take his advice to heart and began reflecting on her own feelings and priorities. Over the following weeks, Amelia thought deeply about her relationship, her personal goals, and what she truly desired in life. She realized that the decision to wait or move on was a deeply personal one, and there was no one-size-fits-all answer. What mattered most was her own happiness and well-being. Amelia eventually reached a decision. She chose to have an open and honest conversation with her partner about the challenges they faced in their long-distance relationship. Together, they decided to work on finding ways to bridge the gap and make the relationship more sustainable. Word of Samuel's unconventional wisdom continued to spread, and more people sought his counsel. Some found solace in his approach, while others remained skeptical. It became a common saying in the village that sometimes the best answer is no answer, and it was a testament to the idea that wisdom often lay in self-discovery and introspection. One day, a young woman named Lily came to see Samuel. She was torn between two career opportunities, each offering its own set of challenges and rewards. She hoped that Samuel could provide some clarity and help her make the right choice. "Samuel," Lily said, "I have two job offers, and I can't decide which one to accept. One offers financial security, while the other allows me to pursue my passion. What should I do?" Samuel listened to Lily's dilemma and then replied, "Lily, the answers to your questions lie within you. Sometimes, the best answer is not giving an answer." Lily, like Ethan and Amelia before her, felt a mix of frustration and curiosity. She had expected Samuel to provide a solution, but instead, she left his cottage with a challenge. Over the next few weeks, Lily delved deep into her thoughts and feelings. She considered her long-term goals, her values, and what truly mattered to her. She sought advice from mentors, researched the industries, and weighed the pros and cons of each job offer. As time passed, Lily began to realize that the answer was not as clear-cut as she had initially thought. Both job opportunities had their merits, and both presented unique challenges. She understood that the decision ultimately depended on her own priorities and what she was willing to sacrifice. In the end, Lily chose the job that aligned more closely with her passion, even though it came with financial uncertainty. She knew that following her heart would lead to a more fulfilling and meaningful career. As Lily's story spread throughout the village, Samuel's reputation as a wise sage continued to grow. People began to understand that sometimes the best answer was not a straightforward solution but a journey of self-discovery and introspection. And so, the village by the rolling hills and tranquil river continued to thrive, guided by the silent wisdom of Samuel and the understanding that sometimes, the most profound answers are the ones we uncover within ourselves. As time passed, Samuel grew older, and his cottage became a place of pilgrimage for seekers of wisdom from all corners of the land. People came not only to seek answers to their questions but also to learn the art of self-discovery and introspection. Samuel gladly shared his knowledge and taught them that wisdom was not something bestowed upon them by others but a treasure they carried within their hearts. One day, as Samuel sat on his porch, gazing at the sunset, a young boy named Lucas approached him. Lucas had heard stories of Samuel's wisdom from his parents and grandparents, and he had a burning question that had been troubling him for days. "Sir Samuel," Lucas began, "I have a question that has been bothering me. I don't know what to do, and I came here hoping you could help me." Samuel smiled kindly at the young boy and said, "Of course, Lucas. I will do my best to help. What is your question?" Lucas hesitated for a moment and then asked, "Why is it that sometimes the best answer is not giving an answer?" Samuel chuckled softly and replied, "Ah, Lucas, that is a profound question, and it shows great wisdom in itself. You see, my dear boy, life is a journey of self-discovery. When we face difficult decisions or seek guidance, we often look to others for answers. But the most valuable answers, the ones that truly shape our lives, come from within." Lucas listened intently, his eyes wide with curiosity. Samuel continued, "When I say that sometimes the best answer is not giving an answer, I mean that the journey of finding the solution is just as important as the solution itself. By seeking answers within yourself, you learn about your values, your desires, and your inner wisdom. It is a path of growth and self-awareness." Lucas nodded thoughtfully, absorbing Samuel's words. Samuel then added, "But it is not always easy, Lucas. The path of self-discovery requires patience, introspection, and a willingness to embrace uncertainty. It may lead you to make choices that others do not understand, but if those choices are true to your heart, they are the right ones for you." Lucas smiled, feeling a sense of clarity and inspiration. He realized that seeking answers within himself was a journey worth embarking on, and he thanked Samuel for his wisdom. Samuel's time on this earth eventually came to an end, but his legacy lived on in the hearts of those he had touched. The village continued to flourish, not only because of the answers he had provided but because of the countless individuals who had embraced the journey of self-discovery and had learned that sometimes, the best answer was not giving an answer. The story of Samuel and the wisdom he shared became a legend in the village, passed down through generations. It served as a reminder that true wisdom lay within each person, waiting to be uncovered through introspection, reflection, and the courage to follow one's heart. And so, the village by the rolling hills and tranquil river continued to thrive, guided by the silent wisdom of Samuel and the understanding that sometimes, the most profound answers were the ones discovered within the depths of one's own soul.